we are back in the kitchen with a new, not just meal kit, but a cooking service, I guess you might want to call it.
Yeah, cooking is a service.
Yeah.
Kind of. Well, it's more of a service that helps you cook different meal kits.
Yes.
Yes.
There we go. Okay, it's called KLOVE Chef, and it works with Alexa, like through Amazon's Alexa.
Yes.
So we have our little Echo Dot over here, and we have a meal kit from a company called Global Belly, and KLOVE Chef works with multiple companies, so you can get different types of food. So this is Global Belly. KLOVE Chef is going to teach us how to cook.
All right, I'm excited about this. And KLOVE Chef, KLOVE with a K, by the way, it's actually pretty cool. If you link your app to the Alexa, you can say things like, that you just want to make a margarita or whatever, and it'll come back with some recipe and say, okay, here you go. Here's all the ingredients. Here's how to make it. Here's some recommended tips while you're making it. So I'm super excited to give this a try. I think we talked to the founder yesterday, and he said the idea behind this was that when he went to culinary school, there was someone next to him talking to him. He wasn't just reading off of a card, he wasn't looking at a website or anything else. There was someone telling him how to do things, and so that was the idea about having the this device do it. Let's give it a shot.
All right.
So do you want to, let's rip this open and see what's in there.
Global Belly has full meal kits if you live in the northeastern US, which we do not.
Nope.
For other people, they have pantry kits. So they basically just send you the spices and they tell you what fresh ingredients you'll need. Oh, this is a very smushed card.
Right?
That's okay, we don't need it because we have KLOVE Chef.
So this is all that was in there, this little guy?
Yeah.
Okay, chicken Chettinad. Let's just start and open the app and go from there. You want to do the honors?
Alexa, open KLOVE Chef.
Hey, let's make something awesome together. What would you like to prepare today?
Chicken Chettinad.
Okay, chicken Chettinad provided by Global Belly. Shall we get started?
Yes!
Let's start by making sure we have all the ingredients. You'll need 1 cup basmati rice, 12 ounces boneless, skinless chicken thighs, 1 teaspoon turmeric. Say next to hear the next 3 ingredients or say skip to start the recipe.
Next.
Like
Alexa, next.
You'll also need 1 lemon, 1 red onion, 1 inch ginger, 3 garlic cloves, 2 tomatoes, 1 teaspoon chili powder. Next you'll need 6 curry leaves, 2 tablespoons Chettinad masala, 2 tablespoons coconut. Finally, you'll need oil, preferably coconut oil.
We have coconut oil.
Kosher salt. That's all the ingredients we need.
All right.
Shall we get started with the first step?
Yes! I don't know why I'm so excited.
Let's get started with the first step. In addition to the list of ingredients, please gather 2 large pots, a medium bowl, a chef's knife, and a cutting board.
So what happens if we forgot one of those items? Alexa, repeat.
In addition to the list of ingredients.
Okay, that's pretty cool, and I like how it kind of goes to the elevator music so you don't feel rushed.
Right.
You know when it's done talking, you're not sitting there wondering what's going on. I like how you can very easily ask it to repeat because, things go on, kids run in, you're gonna have, some things going on in the background where you just couldn't hear it or whatever.
First we will prepare a few ingredients. Be sure to keep all ingredients aside separately. Grate or finely minced ginger.
Already done.
Chef's tip, since the skin of ginger is very delicate, use a spoon to peel the root.
Yeah, we're gonna cheat on that one. Alexa, next.
Next, grate or finely minced garlic. Chef's tip, sprinkling a little salt on your cutting board will keep the garlic from sticking to your knife while you slice.
How much garlic? Alexa, how much garlic?
Let me know once you are ready to proceed to the next step by saying, Alexa, open KLOVE Chef.
Do you remember how much we needed?
It was a couple of cloves, but I don't remember.
Let's go with 3 cloves.
Okay.
All right, so let's chop those up.
Do you want to just use the crusher?
Yeah.
Now, peel and finely dice onion.
Alexa, what's next?
Cut the chicken thighs into 1-inch pieces.
Next step?
Now, juice the lemon.
This is a lot of freaking onion.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my gosh.
half an onion is fine. That's
You think? Okay.
Sweetie, yeah, remember we always have.
This is a giant. What is this called? Onion. Okay. Half an onion.
Do you want to proceed now?
Yes.
Next, wash and drain the rice.
I feel like it's so quiet. Like we're trying to be quiet so that we don't disturb Alexa or something.
Yeah, it's a little weird. And I keep trying to find innovative ways of not saying her name.
Yeah, totally. At my mom's house, we call her Allison.
Does she respond to Allison?
No, but if you're talking about her, so that she's not confused all day.
Right.
Okay, so I was using Allison the other day and blah, blah, blah,
Alexa, next.
Now that everything is prepped, we'll mix in a few ingredients. In a medium bowl, mix turmeric. Juice of half a lemon.
Half a lemon.
And 1 teaspoon of kosher salt to form marinade.
Alright, let's go with that much.
Do you want to proceed now?
Yes.
You should whisk it.
Next, mix in the chicken and marinate for at least 15 minutes. You can ask to open KLOVE Chef when the chicken has marinated.
Put it in, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah. This is
Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
All right, we'll be back in 15 minutes. Alexa, open.
KLOVE Chef.
Welcome back. Chicken Chettinad recipe is in progress. Let us continue from where we left off. Has the chicken marinated completely for 15 minutes?
Yes.
Now heat a large non-stick pan over medium-high heat.
Pan. Didn't tell me to get a pan. Told me to get 2 large
Add 1
pots.
tablespoon of oil. Chef's tip: to avoid oil from spluttering, make sure the pan is completely dry before adding the oil to it.
Alexa, what's next?
Now, let's add in the curry leaves and all of the shredded coconut. Beware as the oil may sputter. Toast until the coconut begins to brown.
Alexa, what's next?
Then, add onions, grated ginger,
And garlic.
and garlic to the pot.
1 inch of ginger. Yeah, that's how I remember it being as well.
Saute for 5 minutes until the onions begin to caramelize. Chef's tip: for a
Yep.
smoother texture and more flavor absorption into the chicken, you can blend the contents in the pot. You can ask to open KLOVE Chef when the onions have caramelized.
Well, it is certainly fragrant. You want to blend it for a smoother texture?
You know, it kind of seems like a pain.
Yeah.
Cloud.
Alexa, open KLOVE Chef.
See, cloud.
Welcome back. Chicken Chettinad recipe is in progress. Let us continue from where we left off. Have the onions turned brown and caramelized?
Sure.
Now we'll stir in 1 tablespoon tomato paste,
How much?
1/4 cup water, and salt to taste. Also add chili powder to your spice level
Chili
preference.
powder. Oh, the chili powder, right? There you go. Okay, so it said another 5 minutes until it thickens. All right, so chicken's going in. Looking a little dry. I'm gonna pour in like a 1/4 cup water.
Yeah.
Alexa, next step.
Cover the pot with a lid and cook chicken curry for 20 to 25 minutes until the chicken is tender. You can ask to open KLOVE Chef when the chicken curry has cooked.
Alexa, set a timer for 23 minutes.
23 minutes, starting now.
Is that the timer noise?
I don't know what that is. What are we supposed to do with the tomatoes? Huh?
Just, they're a snack. It never said what to do with the tomatoes. What do you do with the masala? Wait a minute. What do you do with this? Isn't it supposed to be in there already?
Go back.
Put it
Okay.
down, Susan.
Water, salt, and chili powder. I don't think we salted it. To your spice level preference. Cook for another 5 minutes. Okay. Add the marinated chicken to the pot and stir in the Chettinad masala. Okay, so we need that.
Okay, and put in some salt. So let's do that.
Yeah.
right now.
And then add up to a 1/2 cup more water if the curry looks dry.
That smells good.
It does smell good.
Alexa, stop making that sound. Assuming the timer is still running.
While curry cooks, bring 5 cups of water to a rapid boil in a large pot. Wash and drain the rice and add it to the pot slowly.
See, we should be doing that right now.
Yeah.
Alexa, open KLOVE Chef.
Welcome back. Chicken Chettinad recipe is in progress. Let us continue from where we left off. Has the chicken curry cooked and is the chicken tender?
Yes.
Bring 5 cups of water to a rapid boil in a large pot.
Guess we didn't need both of them.
So, yeah, I guess we didn't need both those. We didn't need tomatoes.
Yeah, where are the tomatoes? I mean,
I don't know.
it did say tomatoes on the list, right?
Let me look at the website.
And I guess I don't need the rest of this.
I mean, they give you the tomato paste. Maybe that's in place of the tomatoes. Maybe they forgot about the tomatoes. I don't know. I'm confused. Because, yeah, there's
I
no
am 99% sure.
there's no list of tomatoes, just the tomato paste.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just tomato paste. That makes
Yeah.
complete sense.
Chef's tip: to check if the rice has been cooked as desired, use a fork to take a few rice grains and then gently press them between your fingers to see if they're soft enough. You can ask to open KLOVE Chef when the rice has cooked.
Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
Second timer, 8 minutes, starting now.
Oh, second timer.
Where's my first timer? Alexa, how much time is on the timers?
You have 2 timers. A 8-minute timer with about 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, and a 23-minute timer with about 4 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Good.
That's good timing.
Oh,
That's the timer ending.
for sake. Alexa, stop. Alexa, open KLOVE Chef.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so dumb.
Welcome back. Chicken Chettinad recipe is in progress. Let us continue from where we left off. Has the rice cooked and elongated and is fluffy?
Yes.
You're almost done. Just drain rice as you would do for pasta.
Okay.
Fluff the rice with a fork.
Okay, when they say large pot, I think they mean medium pot.
Okay. All right, let's give it a shot.
Okay, it smells really good. I'll
It
give
really
that. I'm curious to see how spicy it is. I mean, we did use the entire packet of chili powder.
It is super tasty. Yeah, it is really, really good. It's a little spicy, not that spicy. This is
Not
the
too spicy.
same problem that I have at every Indian restaurant I've ever gone to, where I explain to them I would like it extremely spicy, and they nod at me, and then it's not spicy at all.
Yeah.
So
This was, I would say, mildly
it's mild.
spicy.
Yeah,
It's
I
not-
mean, we poured in the whole thing.
not-
It was Taco Bell Del Scorcho sauce.
yeah,
so
yeah,
if-
about that level.
Yeah, if Del Scorcho sauce is too hot for you, pour in half. Yeah, this is amazingly good.
It is
Yeah.
really, really good.
Yeah.
As far as the KLOVE Chef goes, I feel like there are some issues. I think part of it might be us getting used to it.
Right. We hadn't really ever used Alexa before.
Right. And we were kind of going into it thinking that we could just do it blindly. And I would recommend, especially with a meal kit, you know, if you have the thing, to go over this first and look at it and read it and look at the pictures and be like, okay, yeah, now I know, I have an idea of what I'm going to be doing.
Right.
Now please tell me the steps.
Right. We tried like a margarita last night, and that was great. You could totally do that blind. But I
Yeah.
think where some of the recipes have where you look at the recipe and it says, okay, well, this is going to do this other thing as well, you wouldn't really know that. So we would have waited the 25 minutes to cook the chicken, and then it would have said, oh, by the way, you can do this. And we're like, oh, okay,
right,
well,
right.
you know. So,
Instead of
and
cooking the rice while the chicken was cooking.
yeah, and I think that's more of a function of Alexa and less a function of KLOVE Chef. I think that's just kind of how the
Yeah.
app works.
I don't know how they would
So,
do that, but
but I think it's great. I think that there's a lot of feature improvements that could be had, and in talking to their founder, it seems like they're doing exactly that. So I did like just being able to run around, and I'm washing my hands, or I'm mixing, or I'm stirring, and I don't have time to run back and where'd the piece of paper go, and it's somewhere
right,
you're
got
looking at
chicken
it. I can't-
hands. What do- you know?
Right. So that aspect, it was a huge benefit to be able to have this. So I like this a lot. It's totally well worth trying.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, I would want to, you know, because you can't really bounce around. You can't just say, wait a minute, how much, you know, garlic did we need?
Right.
It doesn't
you kind
have
of have
that
to go
because-
back to the list, and
Right.
that sort of navigation is a little bit more difficult. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know how they would improve it, but you know, it just needs to be a little more, I don't know.
Right. And for those things, like, if you can do two things at the same time, you still have to look at this. If you want things like how many calories or how many people does it serve, you still have to look at this. If you want to know, you know, so it's good. I think it's a great accompaniment to, you know, to having the instructions right there, so you can just check a few things. And if you want
Right.
to see, well, what is this supposed to look like, especially for newer chefs, you can take a look at the pictures. But yeah, this was awesome. I'm actually going to be sad cooking meals that don't have the ability to do that now. You know, because we're gonna immediately, the next meal kit that we cook, we're going to be diving back to the instructions and wait, read that again and read that again,
Right.
and instead of, you know, asking Alexa to do it, especially if you're cooking on your own.
Uh-huh.
You know, because the both of us, I can go and read something while you're doing something else. You're
Right.
cooking on your own. This would be super helpful.
Yeah, another
So-
thing that I would really love, because I like the tips that it adds in there, but I would like to be able to be like, my sauce is looking dry. Alexa, what do I do? So anyway, I think that KLOVE Chef is pretty awesome. The Global Belly meal is really great. Global Belly,
yeah.
by the way, just has Indian food and Thai food right now, but I know that they've talked about expanding, and I would love to try some more, because I do
Oh, yeah.
like the accessibility of ethnic foods that I'm not used to cooking, and you know,
Right.
every time I look at a recipe I'm like, that's too many ingredients, forget it. But this just gives you all of the spices and you're like, okay, good, now I don't have to go, you know, buy a million spices.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I really like the Global Belly meal, and Clove Chef I think is interesting. I'm excited to use it in the future. And
I liked it. Yeah,
you know,
I think honestly we're going to be sad in the next meal that we don't have it.
well, maybe we will have it.
Maybe we will. And I'm also excited to say, you know, hey, what do you want for dinner? Hey, let's, instead of looking at 14 different recipe sites to try and figure out one that's got the prettiest picture, the least number of ads,
Right.
it would be fun to say, hey, I want to make this.
Right.
And to say, okay, here's the ingredients you need. Okay, cool.
Right.
So I'm excited about that. I think
Yeah.
it'll lead to more cooking. So,
Yeah,
and especially,
so-
you know what is really cool is you can say things like, oh, I want to make a Mai Tai, and you don't have to go look it up. It'll just say, hey, you need these ingredients.
Right.
You know, and things like that. I'm kind of more excited for the alcohol, but you know, I think that would be cool. So.
All right, awesome. Okay, well, I will leave all of the information and links and everything in the description box, so make sure you check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!